Alex, I'm here. I'm a girl. And I'm just a little guy at the same time, you know? I play little Harriet Wobblelocks, also known as Eddie, belovedly in this campaign. I'm excited to hopefully bring Jamie's character Jenna to the point of like sheer terror about committing to the bit that I can't read, and double like there's going to be no hope, and I'm so excited for that to just tear apart the foundation of this person's character. So my character, Eddie, he is a little halfling rogue who is currently on a trek to find her mother, as these arcane powers have started to blossom within her, but she has no control over them, and they are quite literally killing her at this point. So that's her little struggle. Well, outside of playing tabletop role-playing games, I'm currently playing the Date Everything sim game, because, you know, if you're gonna romance your friends on a TTRPG, you might as well romance inanimate objects on a screen. In addition to that, I love long walks on the beach, love hanging out with a variety of animals, and actually reading, which I, as Alex, can do. Actually would, because I am very like left-legged dominant. I did gymnastics and dance for a very, very long time, and I instinctually do everything to the left, but I write with my right hand. So I think it would make the most sense if I could just be left, you know? You're gonna hate me for this, but they can't read. I think because like me as Alex loves playing like the low intelligence, like but high wisdom characters. That's usually the through line, but it really started happening as a bit when I was playing like a 9-year-old cleric, and she just couldn't read. Because also, if you think about it, in the world that is D&D, probably a majority of people can't read, like class structure wise. If she's just been a girl who's working for her dad and her dad in the shop, she can't read. So it's been a consistent through line of like these characters almost don't read out of spite at this point. I think I've had 2 characters my entire life that can read, and I'm doubling down on it. Ooh, I don't know, like, I love like the found family trope. So like, I really do hope that all of us get to the point where, I know technically in the campaign, it's only been like a couple days at this point, but I really do hope that we all have that moment where we realize how much we all care, how much we have grown to care for the other people. Because I just think it's like the juicy, found family tropes are my absolute favorite. And so that's one that I really, really hope that we get. And I'm aching for a romance. Like, so yes, that's what I hope. Found family. And if I get everything I want in this world, 2 people are gonna fuck. I hope that one thing that the audience knows is, I guess, that Eddie isn't fake. Like, how she acts is not a facade in any way. She's just genuinely like a really joyful character who's just kind of like now being like, well, you know what? I don't like that these headaches are making me bleed all the time, so I'm gonna go find my mom, but I'm gonna be so excited while I do that. It's like, I hope that you can see that like she's not a tragic character. She's just a girl. Okay, I got it. It's very stupid, but you have to bear with me. You know who I am. So, okay. So, knock, knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow?
Interrupting cow who?
No!
Oh.
But here's the second part. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting sloth.
Interrupting sloth who?
Gotcha. It's your part. I'm gonna ruin everything that you thought was gonna happen. And not like in like a, oh, I'm gonna murder that guy or anything, but just like the one thing that you were like, there's no way in hell that this person is gonna unionize a cult. I'm gonna do it. And I think I bring a certain level of, for the bit, chaos that I like it. Okay, so Monica, I think, definitely brings the we've been on this too long, it's time to move forward energy, but in a way that's not railroading. She has an amazing ability as a player and as an actor to be like, we are now needing to move along, and she does it with such grace. And just honestly, like even with Varsha, everything being like, okay, it's time. Like she does it so fantastically, and I really think that she's going to help keep us on track. So far, it really seems like, because this is my first time playing with Jamie, and they really seem to bring like a fantastic curiosity to the world of being like, what are going to be the things that I would know, and really taking down and taking in information that like I wouldn't notice, and knowing how to phrase what they're looking for in a way to maximize what we get as players information-wise. And with you, darling, I think that you also bring a certain level of chaotic energy that matches mine a little bit in the, how can we make this really, really fun? Not just for like us, but for the people around us. How can we engage? How can we pull out like that little bit of, so tell me about yourself in a way that doesn't feel script like, you know? And also, you've just been playing for such a long time. I think that you bring like a lot of glue together. And every time that I've played with you, of just kind of being like, like each of my character is going to have a personal relationship with each of these characters. And with Yorn as a DM, I think he's going to bring a fantastic world. I think he already brought in like my favorite NPC to date, you know? And I'm so excited to see like how the world grows and how we all mesh together. So I do make a lot of playlists for my characters. Currently, the only song I'm there for Eddie is On the Road Again right now. But that just more has to do with the fact that on our first episode, I found out that she was directionally challenged. Had no plans for that whatsoever. And so it was just like, well, we're gonna try this way now. So on the road again. I am so excited for Bjorn to bring my dad. Like the way that I picture him and wrote him genuinely, I just really think that Bjorn is really gonna latch on to the kind of sluttiness that is Eddie's dad. And I am so excited to see it. I think it's gonna be fantastic. Eddie buys every single steak, seafood, cheese platter. She's buying everybody food in every town, but she's also matching it with herself. As much food as, no, not even as physically possible, beyond physically possible. And then she's using the rest of it to just play little pranks on her teammates. I'm just being I'm gonna use this money to go buy shoes that are just slightly too small, or I'm gonna go buy books in a language that Jenna doesn't know how to read. I'm gonna switch them all out in her bag, and then I'm gonna buy more food. Really, the biggest answer is food, and if you think that that little halfling cannot put away 1,000,000 gold of food, you have not been paying attention. Your bail got posted. Welcome to Dice Jailers.